Let me tell you a story about accounting software for home use. In today's conversation, I want to share with you our top 7 accounting software for home use. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. Number 7, we have Empower. Our score, 8 over 10. So Empower was formerly known as Personal Capital. So for those of you who know, who knew Personal Capital, they've been bought over by Empower, so they got rebranded. So when you think about Empower, you're not really thinking about accounting software. You're thinking about personal finance / investment tracking software. Okay, and the thing is that it really has some personal finance features. It does have some accounting features. However, it mainly focuses on investment and retirement planning. And this service offers numerous views of your holdings, gives a sound personalized advice, and makes retirement estimations. And it has some transaction management and cryptocurrency tracking features too. And Empower helps you see how you do today affect your ability to retire when you want. It's free, by the way. And its user experience, it's outstanding, impeccable. And it offers the option of adding investments and retirement planning if you pay for those features. So, so you have that. So Personal Capital overall, it's really like, again, Personal Capital, we're speaking about Empower now. Empower is for people who want not only excellent investment tracking and retirement planning tools, but also feedback on their portfolios and plans based on the financial account information they provide. And you can get a lot of this for free. But Empower also has a fee-based advisory service for investors whose portfolios consist of at least $100,000 in holdings. So if you have at least 6 digits, you are good to go. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We are discussing into this video about accounting software for home use. Here are the pros and cons of this service. The pros: it's free, you have exceptional user experience, excellent investment data and feedback, personalized retirement planning, and good customer support. What about the cons? You do have limited transaction management and budgeting, no credit health information, and doesn't let you manually enter transactions. I want you to look right there on the screen. Here is a pricing as of the date of this show. Now the thing is that the service is free, but you need to first sign up, and based on your account information, they'll let you know whether you want to have the fee based or you want a free service. Number 6, we have Simplify. Our score, 8.3 over 10. So when you think about Simplify, I want you to think about a tool that's great for transaction management. Okay, we're speaking about accounting software for transaction management, for home use, of course. So Simplify by Quicken has been around for a few years now, but we are really impressed by how quickly they have actually innovated and become ahead. They have morphed into a full-fledged accounting software for home use. And we love the fact that a concise and helpful dashboard gives you a quick overview of your finances. So you have a bird's eye view of your finances when you log in, and you have innovative views of your data, watch list, spending plans, and reports keep you in constant sync with your finances. So this is really fantastic. And who's it really for? So Simplify is actually for the younger generation. So even though it was developed by the makers of Quicken, Simplify is not Quicken Lite. Okay, the app is designed for a younger generation, a younger demographic, if you want, those people who want to track their financial accounts, keep an eye on day-to-day spending, and work towards the savings goals without spending hours poring over charts, lists, and reports. So if you're listening to me right now, you're out there, you don't like to pour over financial data, spend hours and really go granular on financial data. You don't care about balance sheets. You don't care about income statements. You don't care about statement of cash flows. You don't care about none of that. You just want to have a clear idea about your net worth. Simplify is a tool for you. Here are the pros and cons of this tool. The pros: you have exceptional user experience with great dashboard. You have excellent transaction management. You have helpful spending plan and watch lists. You have great reports. We love the constellation, the depth and breadth of reports that you get through Simplify. You also have top-notch mobile apps. So this is really cool. What about the cons here? You have a subscription fee. You have to pay for it. It lacks the credit score. So if you want to really track your credit score over time, you're not going to get this through Simplify. And you do have lightweight bill tracking. And features are not particularly good for the self-employed. And in terms of pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is a pricing for Simplify as of the date of this show. So overall, Simplify really simplifies the accounting process for the younger generation. Let me repeat that. Simplify really simplifies the accounting process for the younger generation. Number 5, we have here KeepSoft. Our score 8.5 over 10. So when we think about KeepSoft, I want you to think about simplicity also, but I want you to think about the the ability to adapt to whatever situation you have for your home accounting. Okay, so KeepSoft is accounting software for home use in order to access personal finances, manage debts, as well as track expenses or income. So revenue, expenses, all that kind of stuff is great. KeepSoft will take care of you, and so KeepSoft is really essential for planning. It will help you a lot when it comes to planning forthcoming expenses. And you don't need to be a computer guru to use KeepSoft. I love the fact that it has a very simple user interface. So UI is just fantastic. And the software comes full with helpful features. For instance, you have a calculator. So calculator for calculating the money entered, and you have a labeled graph. So labeled graph helps you display the amount of money saved and used. So you have it in a graphical way, so you can see exactly what's really happening. Okay, and as a user, you can create a password to protect your sensitive details. Not a problem at all. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you in today's conversation, we're still having a conversation about accounting software for home use, and I'm actually showing you the top seven search tools. And now, so number 7 is Empower. Number 6 we have Simplify. Number 5 we have KeepSoft. And so what I want to say, let me quickly go through the pros and cons of KeepSoft. So when we talk about the pros, KeepSoft is very easy to use and operate. Not a problem. You can handle it. You can use the tool. You can actually like the dashboard is great when you open this software on the dashboard. You see everything. Okay, and the navigational aspect of things is pretty clear. And KeepSoft has a mobile application which makes it relevant even to those who do not have access to a computer device. It's kind of good. It has a great user interface, and the customer's care for this software is very responsive. So they'll get back to you real fast. And what about the cons here? KeepSoft does not actually support the formatting of many financial applications. For example, Microsoft Money. It does support HTML, Excel, MS Access, Lotus, and XML, but not everything. And so there are no lit version of the KeepSoft. So what we have right now is a little outdated. And the pricing structure is not listed, which makes it a lot hard to know if it meets your budget needs. Okay, but you can see on the screen here the pricing, what we were able to get from the pricing as of the date of this show. Number 4, we have MoneyDance. Our score 9.1 over 10. So MoneyDance is kind of cool for adding integrations. Okay, this is accounting software for home use, which is great for adding integrations. We picked it because MoneyDance is a desktop-based personal finance program that's been around almost as long as Quicken has. It actually costs about the same as Quicken Deluxe, and it offers much of the same functionality, including income and expense management, online banking and bill pay, investment tracking, budgeting, and reports. It does support multiple international currencies and cryptocurrencies. So if you want to have like an international view of your home budgeting, this is kind of cool for you. Okay, what makes MoneyDance different is add-ons. You can expand what MoneyDance can do by adding extensions. So who is it really for? Well, MoneyDance is great for people who make use of its extensions. Okay, for example, one extension enables financial forecasting and another lets you import transactions from a PayPal business account. So beyond extensions, MoneyDance appeals to people who want to do online bill pay through their personal finance app at no charge, except for possible bank fee depending on your financial institution. So if you're listening to me right now and you are looking for an alternative to Quicken, you will love to try MoneyDance. It's also great for people who use Windows, Mac, or Linux. What about the pros and cons here? Let's quickly talk about that. The pros. MoneyDance is very detailed. It has a flexible dashboard. It supports multiple currencies, including cryptocurrencies. You do have a capable transaction management. It does support online bill pay, and you have add-on extensions are available. And you have a great investment tracking possibility and reports also. So in terms of reports, we love the granularity of the reports. We love the depth and breadth of the data in those reports. What about the cons? Well, the user interface is a little dated. So in terms of UI, MoneyDance can do better. Operations could be more intuitive in our view. You have a simplistic mobile app, and it doesn't really assign spending categories properly. So this is something they need to work on. In terms of pricing, you can see on the screen where we were able to gather as of the date of this show. So if you're interested in Money Dance, here you have a bird's eye view of the service. Number 3, we have YNAB. Our score, 9.5 over 10. So YNAB is great for detailed budgeting. So if you are, let's say you are looking for accounting software for home use and you want to really pay attention to granularity in terms of the budgeting process for your family, for yourself, for your children, for your relative, whatever it is, for even for your home-based business, you will love YNAB. Okay, so it's kind of cool because YNAB stands alone when it comes to providing online tools for you if you are serious about creating and adhering to a budget. Based on an effective budgeting philosophy, the site actually combines accounting management and a unique tracking system for budgets with voluminous educational resources. So if you're really serious about budgeting, you will really love it. And it's a great accounting software. It was actually, again, it was designed with the budget mindset in mind. I mean, this is a tautology here, a budget mindset in perspective, okay? So it is a budgeting tool, and it does not perform functions such as investments and taxation, no. So if you want a more innovative method of budgeting that helps you balance your monthly budget rather than comparing budgets amounts to actual income and spending, then YNAB is an excellent choice. In fact, it could be a great adjunct to Mint or Quicken Deluxe, for example, okay? So again, just choose YNAB if you are serious about budgeting. It does require a financial commitment and the willingness to spend time understanding how it works, so casual budget watchers will not be interested. So this is something just want to let you know. What about the pros and cons here? Pros: you can build an effective budgeting philosophy, flexibility that improves your chances of success. You have enhancements that are geared toward beginners. So if you're a beginner, you can still use the tool, not a problem. You have multiple bank connection options. You have a lot of tutorials and educational material. So this is kind of cool. It's very easy to use. The user interface is great. It offers a lot of features. What about the cons here? Well, it takes time and commitment to understand and use. Even though at the beginning it might be a little easy, but it does take time. Relatively pricey, not as effective for 1099 workers and as W-2s. And so yeah, and in terms of pricing, I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is the pricing for YNAB as of the date of this show. And one thing I want to say also in terms of the disadvantages of YNAB, it does contain a lot of ads, which are sometimes irritating. So just something you need to be aware of. And it requires internet connections, which is not readily available in some areas. Especially if you are on vacation, you want to just look at your budgeting. You need to have an internet connection. Number 2, we have a Quicken Deluxe. Our score, 9.7 over 10. So Quicken Deluxe is great for managing investments. So it has been helping people track their income. This software has been helping people track their income and expenses for decades. It's evolved into the most feature-rich personal finance application available today. And Quicken Deluxe for Windows is desktop software with an online companion app that shows you the financial information you need when you are away from your computer, okay? And this software earns its annual subscription fee by supporting every element of personal finance. You have simple account management, you have budgeting, you have bills, and you have investing. So again, you have a powerhouse of accounting software for home use when you go with Quicken Deluxe. And so who's it really for? Now, Quicken Deluxe for Windows is best suited to personal finance power users who don't mind setting up an application on their desktop and doing some of their work there. And the software comes in 4 versions, so a beginner might like the Quicken Starter Edition, while people who need more in areas like planning, investing, and small business money management could use one of the more advanced versions. So anyone who's comfortable working on Windows should find it easy to use, okay? By the way, boss, let me quickly remind you, today's topic, we're having a conversation about accounting software for home use. I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of this software. So, pros: you have a robust set of personal finance, planning, and investment tools. You have a new dashboard displays that actually shows data on one screen. You have a connected companion website that is very excellent. You have flexibility here. You have in-depth transaction tracking, and you have great support options. This is just fantastic. What about the cons here? Inconsistent user experience. So sometimes, if you're lucky, sometimes things might go right, or sometimes things might not go right. So this is something that Quicken Deluxe has to work on. It's part of the UX experience and the UI. Electronic bill pay is not available, and the whole system can be intimidating for some. Okay, even though they've been working, like Quicken Deluxe has been working hard to make sure the tool appears very simple and very not as intimidating. This could entail a deep, learning curve for some folks. And I want you to look right now on the screen. Here is a pricing for Quicken Deluxe as of the date of this show. Number one, the best of the best, in our view, when it comes to home accounting software, you gotta know. Number one, Mint. Our score, 9.8 over 10. So when you think about Mint, I want you to think about great accounting software for free, automated financial tracking, okay? And Mint has been the gold standard for personal finance websites for years. Thanks to its simplicity, usability, and smart financial tools. It's kind of similar to QuickBooks when it comes to business accounting. Okay, Mint has the same sort of a caliber when you think about personal finance. And so Mint lets you connect to all your online finance accounts, check your credit score, create budgets, and get a good estimates of your net worth, among many other financial management tasks, okay? And we're talking about at the personal level, but also at the family level, okay? Furthermore, Mint is free, so you can try it without obligations. So this is kind of cool. So this home-based accounting software has been designed in such a way that it helps users easily track their bills. And though this accounting software can help you set up automatic bill payments from within, you also need to make sure that you know exactly what kind of goals you have in mind. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So Mint is actually for everyone. Mint is actually for everyone. It's ease of use, creative presentation of data and tools, smart personal finance features, UX, UI, impeccable US and UI. All of this help virtually everyone keep a close eye on their money. And Mint actually lets you track and manage your income and spending, budgets, saving tools, and investments. Savings goals, rather, and investments. It's both simple and comprehensive, so it really appeals to both financial novices and seasoned money managers. Okay, so the granularity is there, but also the if you want just something superficial in terms of I would say a synopsis of your finances, Mint can also help you do that as well. What about the pros and cons here? Pros: it is free, fast, and easy. You have good use of automation and AI. You have simple budgeting tools. You have helpful notifications. It tracks your credit score, and you have terrific mobile apps. Just fantastic. So UI is great. UX is great. It's very easy to use. Okay, easy to operate. What about the cons here? Well, you do have the weak in terms of investment tracking. It's a little weak there. It's a little weak here in our view. You have intrusive financial product ads. You cannot perform complex calculations. It does lack some features to perform other home accounting related functions. And so this is what it is. And here is a pricing for Mint as of the date of this show. If you're still around, and I want to really give you a bonus here. And basically the thing here is that you need to understand that we do have another software that I want to share with you here. And this is actually in the bonus category. You have FreshBooks. So we have a couple of software they're not really home use accounting software, but it's still great. So you have FreshBooks. So FreshBooks is great when it comes to its intuitive, I think, interface. You have enhanced user interface, up-to-date collaboration estimates, projects, and tools. So it's really great for small businesses, let's say solopreneurs, one-person businesses, single-member LLCs, single-member C corporation. Okay, and it's really cool, and we love that. And FreshBooks does a great job. It's really primarily business accounting software. You also have Wave. So Wave has actually has been doing this for the last, I think, 13 to 14 years, have been helping small businesses when it comes to accounting. So you can use it also for your home accounting. If you are, let's say, a single person, or you are, let's say, a single member LLC or solopreneur, or you just want to have like a business accounting software to manage your personal finances. You also have Credit Karma. So Credit Karma is great for free credit scores. Okay, and so this service will keep you up to date on all your important credit score management capabilities, but also informs you of potential credit breaches. Okay, this is kind of cool. You also have NerdWallet. NerdWallet is great for finance-related educational resources. So we loved it because NerdWallet gives consumers and small businesses tools, information, data, and insight they need to make financial decisions and improve their financial health. And this is kind of cool. So the content takes two primary forms. You have articles about personal finance and offers for credit cards, mortgages, and other financial products. And like many of the best personal finance apps, NerdWallet lets you track your net worth and cash flow, as well as learning about your credit score. You also have Credit Sesame. There's another player out there. It's another site that promotes smart credit management, and its free version helps you learn how you can bump up your credit score, and it also offers useful credit and debt tracking tools. You need a premium subscription though if you want to have a laser focused view of your credit and additional services. And then you have Wallet Hub, and this is great for monitoring and analyzing credit. So you do have, here is a constellation of applications and websites that help you really sort of polish up your personal finance goals. Let me give you a few pro tips before we close to this conversation. So it's really important to understand that if you are trying to choose accounting software for home use, you need to also understand you are going to need to connect your bank account to the personal finance software, because this is the only way the software can know your net worth and really have a clear idea about what you want to get. Okay, and all of the personal finance apps and services that we have reviewed have a variety of features and functions, but they share common characteristics. For example, most of them support online connections to your financial institutions. That is, you can download clear transactions and other account data from your bank account, credit card accounts, brokerages, and other financial institutions, and see all the data neatly displayed in the application's registers. To connect, you typically enter your login credentials for those financial sites, though you usually have to provide additional security information, which is, of course, a good thing. So overall, personal finance software is really safe to use, not a problem. Okay, just make sure that you have your username and password, that you actually you're able to have you have a software tool that enables a multi-factor authentication, and that you are always keeping all your personal details such as your date of birth and city of birth private, because they can be used as authenticators to access financial data and accounts. Okay, and so this is important. So two-factor authentication is really important. But overall, this is the kind of software that gives you an overview of your financial picture with the personal finance software. You have the ability to review everything on the dashboard. So when you log in right away, you can see everything from on the dashboard. Sometimes the dashboard is the only screen you need to see, because it displays the most pertinent information about your financial institution, your assets, your liabilities, your account balances, your pending bills, and your cash inflows and cash outflows. And you are able to do a lot of things with personal finance software. For example, you can budget, you can set financial goals, you can have a big picture of your finance. Okay, you can actually find a way to pay bills a lot easier through personal finance software. You can actually use the software to find ways to boost your credit score, because again, when we talk about credit score, you have your payment history accounts for 35%, your CUR, your credit utilization ratio, accounts for 30%, and so those two, when taken together, account for nearly 2/3 of your credit score. So if you're able to use accounting software to reduce your CUR, your credit utilization ratio, and also to beef up your payment history, you can boost your credit score real fast. Okay, and so overall, personal finance software gives you an accurate picture of your net worth. You are able to manage money on the go with this software, and it's very easy to use. So bottom line here is that you have the opportunity to change things in your life. Before I close to this conversation, here is the approach I really want you to pay attention to. So we do have a method on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing accounting software for home use. And we are going to show you a series of screenshots. And please feel free to pause the video to read more about the criteria we use to evaluate software. So check this out. All right, so number one, we have Mint 9.8/10. Number two, we have a Quicken Deluxe 9.7/10. Number three, we have a YNAB 9.5/10. Number four, we have Money Dance 9.1/10. Number five, we have Keep Soft 8.5/10. Number six, we have Simplify 8.3/10. Number seven, we have Empower 8/10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was talking to you about accounting software for home use. God bless you. I'll see you later. Thank you and stay marvelous.